Welcome back to P.A.L Gaming, everybody. Oh my god. Anyways, we're here tonight with Lord Kokoneshi.
Hello, everyone.
And Little Bit.
Hi.
Yeah, well, it's a good time.
It's a great honor to be here.
Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna play little games here and do our things. You're humble.
Tens of thousands of
You
people
are
are going.
You're
to
humbled,
watch this.
you're humbled before your
This is
girlfriend.
serious.
She will hold your heart in your hands. In her hands.
Fiance. No.
Oh, it's right. It's fiance.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let's get drunk at your wedding.
Yeah.
Wedding.
Yeah. You guys can.
You
I am
can't?
not-
You're not allowed to?
No. Well, I can maybe drink like a couple of beers. You know.
What's the
and
rules?
then-
Like, it's your wedding, you paid all that money, and then you can't, what, you can't get drunk?
No, I guess
Fuck that noise.
I should get drunk. Yeah. Who
Yeah,
cares,
you gotta
right?
get
I
drunk.
mean,
Otherwise, how are you gonna get
I
go
am
through
free beer
with it?
queer, really, but like, so what? I'll go a little bit over my limit. You know, I mean, I can, I am
two
a
beers and a half.
Yeah, I mean, I do take a lot of chances. I'm a chance taker.
Yeah.
And a sniff of Fireball.
Me. It's like, two bottles in. It's like, all right, Paul, when are you gonna start drinking?
Yeah.
I'm
Can you
a
liven
champion
up a little bit? I'm sick of looking at you and your little face. Sad face.
So, anyways,
Your wife's gonna
I'm divorced. Little Bit's divorced.
And I'm getting married.
Coco's gonna be
Soon.
getting married.
Yeah.
He should know
I'm so
by
happy.
having two friends who are divorced that it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we make the sign of the
everyone-
cross.
Seems like
Anyways.
everyone I know is getting divorced. I don't know why.
Because it's stupid. It's archaic.
Is this what's gonna happen to me?
Well, here's the thing.
If your girlfriend's smart, yeah.
Oh.
You're getting married at a totally different age, though. You're getting married at 30.
Yeah.
However, we
that's
got
right,
married when we
yeah.
were younger.
Well,
So-
you got married. I got married at 24.
I got married at 21.
Yeah. See.
So I'm more responsible and I think about consequences now.
You have a
Makes sense.
401k. That's
So
like
I had-
But
credit.
my marriage, I got married after you, but divorced before you.
So the what is it? The prediction, the
Probably.
the
I'll
forward,
say-
the looking forward. I don't think
What, like a year?
I think we're gonna be-
now, maybe.
watching you cry in the fetal position in a couple of years. We'll get you drunk and buy you a stripper, just like we did for your bachelor party.
Yeah, that's right. Strippers. Woo.
Oh yeah, because
I'll strip for you.
Oh.
Hey.
All right. Cool.
I still remember the first time
So-
I took you and Will.
Oh
Children.
yeah, I
To
know. I
your-
remember that was my first lap dance.
Yeah, and it was pretty funny
like
too,
that.
man. It's like I gave you both $100. You both were back in like 10 minutes.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
what
what the fuck happened?
That was
Oh.
the best $100 I ever borrowed.
I'm like,
Yeah.
seriously. I sat
It
there and
was
said, you like $20 for a lap dance. The rest is ones for the stage.
Yeah, and tipping too and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just.
Well, yeah, it's like,
You
you
gotta
saw the
tip
first,
for
both of you were like, saw the first girl, here, I love you.
Here's $50.
Bye.
Thank you. You did a great job, miss.
Yes, exactly what you did. Thank you. You were more like,
You're my spank bank forever.
Yeah.
He can never listen to Justin Bieber the same.
you're my go-to.
I'll remember the girl forever. She was great.
What was her name? What was her name? Sparkles?
I don't remember.
Typical man.
Typical guy who goes to strip club.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Did you sit in perv row? Were you in the very front?
I made him
Yeah.
get in front.
Oh, yeah.
I made both of them get in front.
Oh yeah.
I sat in the
No,
back,
no,
and then
it's
the
like
the
right
girls
there.
come over to me,
No
and they're just like,
dancing.
"Hey," and I'm like, "No. They haven't been here before."
Yeah.
And I gave them money, go talk to them. And they're like, "Oh, all right." Literally, they're just like, "Hi, how are you?" And I'm like, "No, them." And they're like, "All right, cool."
Come on, Francesca.
As they're tucking it back further, you know.
Can you feel my stubble?
Well, you know,
So-
like for when I understand stuff like that, because I dated
A stripper.
Stripper.
You did, didn't you?
One-
and a
Stripper.
bartender and a bartender that worked at a strip club.
Polly doesn't make good life choices.
Wow.
Yeah, he likes the crazy ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's what I do.
But they're hot though.
That's what I do.
Crazy ones are the hot
Yeah.
ones.
Anyways, I
No,
lost
the hot
track,
ones
dude.
are the crazy ones. Let's just sum that up.
Oh.
Well, anyways,
That's right.
hanging
Yeah.
out at strip club. It sounds bad. I was dating them before. I knew they were strippers. To be quite honest, it wasn't like I went in there. Hey, I dated a stripper just by giving her $20. No, these are girls in normal everyday life. One of them worked in a job with me, a professional medical job,
Medical environment.
and then for
She was
extra
a
money.
professional.
She was paying off college.
But no,
Like all of
She
them
was
are.
doing it Her intentions were good.
We all worked at the hospital together. Shut up.
Which stripper isn't paying enough to have a better life for her and her 6 children?
It's sacrifice.
None of them.
Why can't you understand
Because they're doing drugs.
I don't know. You have to respect it though, because I don't have the guts to get on the stage.
No,
in
that's
front
why I
of a
said
bunch
it's
of men.
sacrifice.
I don't.
You
You
gotta
have to be
respect
very
it.
confident and very tough.
That's true. And
But see, that's
also,
what-
you know, you gotta
that's
drink a
what
little
I'm
bit, you
getting
know,
to.
take a
Most
little
of
bit, take a couple of pills here and there.
From what I
All good.
understand,
Oh, that's
from what I
terrible.
understand,
It is a little
and
bit,
talking
yeah.
to them and stuff like that, it's mainly because like it's empowering for them to take advantage of men. Most like about 1/3 to 2/3 of them are actual lesbians. Believe it or not.
Well, how could you? Like,
Or
you see
bisexual.
men act like animals, and they're like, turning
Yeah,
off
like,
the front row.
because there's
Yeah.
there's a day where men don't act
But
like
here's
animals.
the
I
thing.
gotcha.
You can go back and forth on this. You can say that the women are putting themselves in a position to only be looked at lustfully instead of as the beautiful women they are. Or you can say that the men are pervy and all they want to do is watch women dance on stage.
I'm pretty sure it's the second
You know,
one.
you can go back and forth.
Yeah.
But, you know.
No, but they do it. They do it to take advantage and feel empowered, which they have every right to do. I mean, the men are the paying customers. They are the proprietors of that.
Dude, how about they make
Custom?
a lot of money? They make a lot of money,
Yeah.
dude. They don't
And
even
then,
have to
They
and
don't
then
look-
they,
educated or
and then
go to
they
school.
blow it at the bar because
Well,
you know what's so
it's-
funny? They don't get free drinks there. They have to pay their own bar tab if they're Johns.
Are they Johns? I think that's
I'm
inappropriate.
pretty sure
Because I
though,
think
they
they're
probably get
strippers
like
and then they're
50%
hookers,
off.
you know?
I'm pretty sure they get like 50% off.
No,
or
they
something.
don't.
Get
They don't.
some
They
type of
don't.
Well, even
deal.
at
They have
Target,
to.
you get 20% off.
Yeah,
and they
dude,
don't pay you.
I mean, in the Tampa
Work at a
Bay,
pizza place, you know,
Tampa
you get
Bay region,
50% off.
in the Tampa Bay region, dude. From what I understand, they have to pay their own bar tabs if they're I don't know, customers. Yeah,
Are
I
they
guess.
customers or are they
I don't know.
Guys,
How
a
does
lot
that
of
work?
them, a lot of them do.
I would like a stripper. Is
Pay
there any
for
way
it,
to
you know.
message in? Can
But see, that's part of the thing is they con it in, and
Yeah.
you know.
A lot of them do it through school, you know, to get through school, man. You know, I mean, they really do, you know, and I mean,
Yeah, but
they're
but-
responsible people. I mean, you know, some of them,
Dude,
you know,
you're
like
so fucking naive right now.
No,
well,
wait.
no, I mean,
I think you're onto something. You do. You
Yeah.
go in there paying for what, say, nursing school. Okay, you don't want to have any bills. You just want to make money as a nurse. So you pay it off as fast as you can with as much money as you can. But you go into nursing. You're working night shifts. You're working weekends. You're wiping ass. You're doing all the horrible things, the sucky things, and you're getting paid a quarter of the money. So what do people end up doing? They stay
And
dancing.
I think you're probably right too. You know, I am naive, but that also depends on the location of the strip club. You know, some
Because
locations,
there's
some strip
there's
clubs are-
outstanding Christian strip clubs, and then there's like the Satan eating.
Here's the
you know,
Jesus.
Daddy
strip
touch
club.
me
We
one.
do nothing but hail Jesus and we
Just
dance
saying.
in the Lord's
I'm pretty
name.
sure a strip club in Pasco County instead of the strip club in Tampa Bay, they're
That's
well.
true. There's
I mean,
what,
Yeah, but a lot
Stevens
of them
Cabaret.
commute. A lot of them commute, bro.
I guess so.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
You can get a Pasco stripper in Tampa Bay any day.
Yeah.
I always like the strippers that fucking come in on buses. It's like,
Yeah.
really?
On buses.
Yeah, they come with the city bus. Because most of them blow it on.
Oh, PSTA, like the
trying to
normal.
stand up for strippers,
The normal. What is it? How?
Well, because
people-
our listeners don't know what PSTA
Yes,
is.
that's what I'm saying. So what is it? Tampa Bay Transit. You know.
Just say bus, city bus.
Well, there's party buses.
knows what
See, now here's the thing. I have a friend right now who's planning a surprise party for her husband. She's paying for strippers and a party bus for her husband
Uh-huh.
right now. So there's strippers on a bus. Literally, I don't know if that's on their paychecks, but it's stripper on a bus.
So how much money would it take for you, little bit, to ride the pole, so to speak?
It would take me a
So
shitload in bar tab and then a shitload afterwards, and then a
You
lot
gotta
of
have the
psych-
personality.
psych-
mean,
I don't have the
yeah, you gotta have the
personality.
balls.
I don't. I'm actually very shy.
How
I
about
got a
you,
big mouth, but
Coco?
I'm very shy.
How much would it take for
Oh.
you to ride the pole?
Oh wow.
I would love to be one of those fancy ones that do the tricks. Who are like people were enthralled by my beauty and grace, and not just by my
Oh
body.
my god! Wow, are you
I know.
pouncing it up?
I'm just
We're
saying.
talking about strippers, and you're like, and it's gonna be magical, and there's unicorns everywhere.
Let's say it
You
would
gotta make
take.
it romantic a little bit, you know. I mean, you gotta sugarcoat it.
Romantical.
I would never be dancing to 50 Cent on the strip pole.
Mm-hmm.
That's I don't see that in my foreseeable future. Can I say never? No,
Okay,
that's-
well,
See,
here's a new question. In the last year, how many dudes you banged?
Oh well, the first half or second half. I found Jesus in the second half.
Okay, well,
Nice.
the first half first.
The first, I don't know. I can't even count.
Yeah.
Not that it's that many. It's that's how many people I didn't pay attention to.
Or you were that
it was,
drunk.
It was not meaningful.
Yeah.
It was not meaningful, which is a terrible way to wake up in the morning and being like, oh, I really had no feelings for you. That was a total physical thing. And then in the end, I felt like I was being used. So no matter how much I thought I was a player and on it, and like I'm a badass bitch and I can handle this and I just want mine, no, it wasn't like that at all. In the end, men really do hold the key to that. So if you're screwing with a chick that's like, oh no, I just want some ass, that's not true. That's not true. You want an emotional part. So
I can agree.
I toned it down a little bit, and I want to really, really find a relationship where somebody actually cares about me and laughs at my stupid jokes, my stupidity.
You hear this, guys?
And then I want to have good, awesome
message. Put it down below.
Yeah, but he's got to connect with you. Either it's there or it's not. If it's not there, then you know that automatically. And those are the people to avoid sexually. Sexually. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Simply delicious. Anyways. So, back on to Coco's wedding and stuff like that. We're probably not going to be allowed to have a stripper.
No.
Definitely not.
No, but
That's
I
probably
think
not
we
a good
should
idea.
definitely have like a stay up all night and drink our 6-pack.
Yeah, like a bachelor party. And
Well, that means
Paul's
you
apartment.
drink that
Yeah.
means you drink his 6-pack, pass out at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Coco doesn't drink, and if he does, it's 2.5 beers, and he's like, "Dude, I'm tired. I just
No.
wanna go
because I'm
home."
gonna crash, and
You
I'm so
gotta-
used to staying until 2 a.m.
And then I continue drinking, take a cab, and go to the strip club by myself.
Dang, dude.
I'll go to a strip club. I support all people paying off their
I want
education.
to go to a strip club drunk. I don't know. I'll get too
Will you go
anxious
on stage?
and nervous.
Drunk?
No.
That's the point of booze, to make
Oh,
you
yeah.
anxious and unnervous.
Inhibited.
Yeah, there
I
you
see.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we came to
Let's
an
do it.
epiphany.
All right.
We will have a strip club bachelor party.
Brilliant! We will
All right.
drink so we can see women strip off their clothes.
And so that we feel comfortable doing so.
And we hope that my
We
ex-wife
have to
does.
drink to watch them.
And we're doing it because we're supporting, our local
Education
businesses
of Central Florida.
and our local businesses.
We need good nurses out there. We need to get them out of school and into the hospitals and off the stage and into the hospital. So
Ooh, that's two strippers. Brandy, remember?
Oh yeah, Brandy. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. Come on, you remember.
I thought we were talking about Brandy the whole time. I didn't know there was just
No. There was the other one.
a little bits out of the loop once again.
Yeah.
A little bit fell off the radar because she dated a person who wasn't meant for her. And I disconnected with my friends.
Awkward.
We've been friends since we were 17.
Oh yeah. I forget we're going back to origins now. Yeah.
Yes.
I
was the a-hole who dropped off the radar.
I was 18. You're 17. You were 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm 32, and she's 27 somehow.
I'm 23.
She's 23 somehow.
27
And
is good.
he-
We'll go with 27.
So you both are.
And I'm 30.
Well, you're yeah.
30.
When's your birthday?
You're
March
30. Yeah, it already passed.
13?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did we do for your birthday, old man?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He is the oldest son of a bitch I've ever met in my fucking life.
He's
I'm
got a bag in
responsible.
401k and savings
I'm Mr.
account. though.
Responsible.
His,
I need to take care of my credit here.
His idea of a
My
good time,
future wife
instead of
wants me-
going to Carrabba's, hey, let's go to that Mexican restaurant down the street
Let's go to-
and not
Let's go to
drink.
Chipotle.
Let's go to
It's
a
healthy.
financial advisor.
You know,
Fuck
we need to-
Chipotle.
GMO, dude. That's where it's at.
No, GMO is not where it's at. That's
GMO's
not-
awesome, dude. GMO's awesome. Shut up. I don't want to hear no yuppie shit in this
We were
broadcast.
just eating Hungry Howie's, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. There might be a couple of
Well, it's not like you're
Ingredients,
fucking
GMO
like mixing
ingredients
in
in there.
baby parts and stuff like that. It's genetically modified. It just means, oh god, we're not doing
They
this.
took
No, we're not
They-
doing this.
So as
DNA
you,
from a
as
bat
you said,
and they put it in a peach.
what?
I think that's what they do. They grab DNA from animals, for example, like a bat, and they
So
just put
fucking
it
what?
in
If a
peach
bat tastes
or
good, I'll eat it.
fruit,
Put a
vegetable.
fucking
No.
sewer rat on here,
Yeah.
man.
GMO is
Quote fucking Pulp Fiction.
genetically modified.
yeah. It's,
Sewer rat
it's
tastes
to
like
make
pumpkin
more.
pie.
It started out with crops, and so
But I would eat it.
what they do is like they make a whole bunch of chemicals that will make the crops grow stronger, faster, and bigger, so that they can harvest them and then send them out and then grow a new crop. So,
They
but
can
all those
override it.
chemicals that make it gross, it's like steroids for like wheat and corn and stuff like that, and we're eating that. That's what it is.
And there's really no evidence that they're bad for you, or you know.
Yes, there is, because cancer is like all-time high in the U.S. and
Yeah, but
obesity
look at
is
what-
all-time high.
Look at everything else that we eat, though. You know, I mean, that's. I don't think we should blame cancer on only one thing,
No,
which
you're
is
absolutely
GMO.
right.
You know, I mean,
No.
there's a lot of things that we're eating, and
So,
our
are we
lifestyles.
going to
Our
talk about our
lifestyles.
401ks after this?
Listen,
You guys are all like, hey,
Let's talk about GMOs.
let's do unrelated commentary. Come on, Paul, come on, let's do it. And then we're talking about GMO.
I love me
Yeah,
some
the people,
GMOs
I mean,
though. I'll kill an egg roll.
Tens
and
of
a
thousands
large
of people are
pizza
going to
any
watch
day.
this. They need to know about the dangers of
Yeah,
GMO.
tens of
and
thousands.
It screws. It screws.
although I'm pretty impressed with the last video, man. We got almost 3,000.
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah.
3,000?
Thank you guys, by the way.
Now, how
that was
much
cool.
more do we end
Yeah.
up on Ellen? I want to go on Ellen.
Why would you?
Oh, you want to do the dance? too?
Oh, Ellen's
No.
great. I would spend. a
I've
weekend
never
with her.
seen it. I saw her like back when I was a kid. Like she had a show, and then she came out that she was gay, and then everybody flipped out, and that's
It's ridiculous.
But I started smoking pot and drinking at
She's
that
still
point.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't care
She's
who
cool.
you are, or what you do.
I used to watch her on my break at work, but other than that,
Yeah.
Her show is phenomenal.
it's alright.
She
I don't have a problem with it.
Does
It's
not
funny.
focus on the negative bullshit that is going on in the world. You'll never hear her
Why not?
mention
No.
anything negative about everything is happy and it's a feel good thing.
Yeah.
I really think it's a good thing. Then you watch like The View or whatever, and people are like, "Oh, this girl wore this and this and this, and how could you?" No, Ellen doesn't.
Nipples.
She's very real and very fun family stuff. I like her.
Nipples. Speaking of nipples, Little Bit has hers pierced.
Why is that broadcasted?
Because you're just taking this into a like.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, I'm gonna be dirty. What can I say?
I'm
What
a
can I say?
dirty bitch.
I was like, you can't drop like negatory, like
Well, then there goes my whole commentary.
Mm,
So they're pierced. It hurt bad.
But it was worth it. They look good, right? I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, I don't know.
I
No, it's okay.
No,
Google's
they're,
like,
they're pierced, and
"Let me
it's
get my
actually kind of,
magnets."
it's kind of boring. 'Cause it was
They
pierced.
just conveniently
Oh, man.
located to my pets.
Gotta make sure that my future wife doesn't see this video or hears it.
Why not? She already thinks that you banged fucking what's her face.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
You've already
Oh.
had a
It's like
false, cheating session?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't actually do it. That's
She's
the
like,
funny
"No, I
part.
did not. That's the
She's
thing."
convinced they broke.
She sucked my
Okay,
dick.
for one, this is what. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she was convinced that they broke up. They broke up for what, like 6-7 months.
Yeah, it was like 6
and
7
I don't even know
months,
how does she know about that girl.
yeah. I think she was on my phone and she texted me saying, okay, she was
Oh,
like,
it's
I'm at
probably because I
Chipotle.
was drunk at
No,
a
no,
bar
no.
and I needed to be
She
picked
said
up.
that she no.
okay.
That's likely, but not not this time.
Yeah.
No, she was at Chipotle or something. And I'm like, oh, cool, like I texted her, I'm like, that's delicious. And then she sends me a text back, she's saying, you're delicious. And then she
Oh.
sees the text and she's like, oh. And I'm like, I don't know why she said that. No.
So,
It's not like
wait.
that.
I mean,
It's
the
not
girl,
like-
the girl did hit on you all
I'm
the
like,
time,
it's-
but
it's not-
nothing happened.
I'm
I
like,
would not allow
it's
because
not
we
what it-
saw this girl.
It's not what it looks like.
Why was your future wife going through your phone?
Oh, well, that's another story. I mean,
Is-
sometimes she, steals my phone and locks herself in the bathroom. I mean, that's another story. That's another conversation. Let's not talk about that, guys.
Is it right to go through someone's phone though? Like if you
Well, it can be. I mean, we've been together for like 10 years, so I guess,
Well, going through someone's phone, like, hey, I'm driving, I got a text, answer this, tell him I'll be there in 5 minutes, or I'll call you back later, or tell her, whoever. They should be like, oh, okay, whatever. They know who you're talking to. But if you feel like you have to look at someone's phone when they're not around, or
we
whatever.
just do is joke around and just, make
Yeah, that's what we
spice,
call
it.
spice her life a little bit, just have fun a little bit.
Is that how you spice up your life? Is by looking through each other's phone? You know what? If my phone turned someone on, I'd be a little twisted. I have nothing on my phone but emails to my mom.
That's,
Got some texts
and we
to my
get mad at each
sister,
other,
some
and
pictures
then we
of my
have
kid.
great makeup sex,
My phone's just for porn.
Yeah.
My phone
That's what
is
internet's
only
for.
meant
That's
to
what
Well,
be-
because my
for.
computer,
Facebook and
my
porn.
computer costs so much. I don't watch porn on it ever.
What?
I don't even Google like just
You just wanna
images.
get a virus on it.
Okay, I guess. All right.
You know, it's worth so much money. So it's like, you know what? Fuck the phone, dude. You know, when I'm jerking it, dude,
Yeah.
I'm doing it with the phone.
We'll see if you get
Well,
an
you gotta
iPhone.
lay
The
in
security's
bed.
supposed to be better.
I like laying in bed.
It's a fucking phone. I don't give a fuck.
You'll lay in bed.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah,
Steal my
no.
ex-wife's number and let her know, hey, your ex-husband's jerking off to porn? She'll be like, so.
No, I stand when I watch porn. No, I'm just kidding.
I've seen him
No, I
jerk
see.
off. That's not news to me. Yeah, I asked her if she wanted to be on Unrelated commentary. And she's like, that sounds like fun.
Who's she?
My ex-wife.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
she's cool.
Yes.
I don't think she likes me.
No,
I think
she
she doesn't
likes
like
me.
anybody.
No, she probably doesn't like me either.
I mean, she married me and she doesn't like me.
That's how you know it's love.
But then again, what is it? 32 years later, you were my only two friends. And I've actually known thousands upon thousands of people. Yeah.
Yeah, my friend circle is small. It has to stay small because the bigger it gets, the more shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's always drama.
Yeah, make it simple, you know. I mean, yeah, I just, especially nowadays, you know.
You don't invest yourself in people. I don't.
Well, dude,
No.
it's sort of like our last
circle
group of
short,
friends,
yeah.
dude. I mean, like you
It's
were with
just
Jess.
drama,
you were
you know, and
you
it's-
were with Jess. I was single and stuff like that, and it was like mainly guys. There was the 6 or 7 guys, and most of them shockingly single. One fairly attractive. Now, I'm not saying gorgeous, not even like hot.
Yeah.
I mean,
She
fairly attractic chick shows up.
Yeah.
All of a
They're-
sudden,
all the
it
guys
turns into a
hate
fucking
each other.
blood sport.
Yeah, they're all bumping heads, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
Blood in the water, you know, what the fuck,
it was one of our mutual friends who were also single at their birthday party, and we were all going to a freaking restaurant to eat. What the hell was that?
Sushi.
No,
That's sushi too.
the fucking what you eat with the bread.
Fondue.
Oh, Ethiopian food.
Ethiopian.
Yeah,
There you go.
Ethiopian food.
Give the man a
Right.
silver dollar. Anyways.
What is Ethiopian food?
It's like Indian food, really.
All right,
It's has a lot of
focus. We go
spices
back
and
that in a second.
meat and
Focus.
there's like
Anyways,
this sour bread. Oh my god.
because
So good.
I ended up driving her. All of a sudden, it turned into a big thing. I'm sitting there eating. Nothing's going on. I'm getting like death stares from dudes, and I'm sitting there thinking like, am I eating too much food? Because like when they put the food down, it's on a platter, and then you pull from the platter. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, yeah, I'm a fat kid. I like to eat. And I thought that's what it was. And like a few weeks later, it turns out that, like fucking half of them were mad at me because she rode with me, and they're like, dude, I called dibs. I'm like, call dibs on
dibs.
what?
Hey, I claimed that shit.
It's
man.
not the
I
last
claimed
fucking
it, bro.
beer, dude. It's a fucking chick.
This reverts back to the strippers. Like, do strippers have a bad taste in their mouth because men are, overly
They see it
sexual?
as yeah.
or
They just see
I
them
wouldn't
as
even say
scumbags.
overly sexual. They're just, again, that's a whole new story. Overly sexual or deprived. I don't know. But
All depraved.
it does go back to that. It does, that men just kind of have this primitive nature of wanting and needing and
Yeah, going for it.
attacking
Doing it.
females and attacking other males.
Yeah.
It is
Well,
like-
yeah, dude, I get that 100%. I've seen it in multiple groups, man. Like with Coco, every time he brings a new guy friend around, some reason
hate
it
you.
turns into a death match between me and this guy to conquer Coco's soul.
Yeah,
It's like
dude, I
this
don't
guy's
know.
like, this is my friend, and I'm like, oh, he's my friend too, and they're like,
Like,
but he's not your friend. He's only
No.
my friend.
he's my best friend.
And it
He's
turns
just
into like
your
a weird
friend.
thing.
And they say
But
girls
then
are
there's-
emotional. At least we vocalize everything that we're
No,
No, you
guys
don't.
can be-
You do it in fucking slanted glances and daggers and behind dark sheets and like you guys can hang out with like groups of chicks and you hate every single one of them. The moment the one of them walk out of the room,
feeling.
can you believe it? Can you believe
I
it?
told you she was the bitch.
And then the other one's just like, I believe it. I believe it. Not knowing what the other one's
I
talking
wonder
about,
what
but
he
they
sees in
fucking
her.
agree that they hate that bitch. But realistically, both of them are talking. They hate each other
I wonder
too.
why Johnny likes her.
You know, it was supposed to be girls' night out, and me, Sarah, Becky, Joanna, we all went out, and we were just getting, no guys. And then Joanna started talking to this guy that just came out of the bathroom. It didn't even look like he washed his hands.
She is such a hooker. Every time. Next time, it's just going to be us. And we're just going to do it. We're just going to have fun without guys.
That's so funny.
Because I'm respecting myself now. And I'm only choosing the right one.
No more guys.
Sort of like me. I'm like, no more women. You know what that calculates to? I can't get them. I want them.
No, I don't want
can't.
I'm
anyways.
asexual, so I have a piece of ass in my face.
Yeah, they sense me. They're like, oh, divorced. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, kid.
He's
Oh, shit.
desperate. Over 30.
He's that kid. Damn.
He's got a decent car. He owns his own house.
True.
Yeah, but
They're like struggling.
his gut kind of hangs over his belt and touches his knees. I don't know.
Let me weigh my options. How many times a week does he want sex?
You know, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, tonight we're drinking the champagne and beers.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Which I denied. I denied, and I did, but
Is that
Milk, I love.
I like it. I think I do.
All right.
It's my father-in-law. God rest his soul. He's gone now. He's passed on. He's the one that got me into this beer.
Well, obviously he did. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, dude, it's a delicious beer. I mean, shut up.
But it's
I
not craft
usually
beer.
drink the craft beers.
Fuck you and your yuppie craft beers.
It's not a
Both
craft
you guys
beer.
with your fucking craft beers. Oh, let me see what wine enthusiast. Wine enthusiast. What's the points? Oh, it's only got an 87. It's only got an 87.
This is a lager. It's not an ale. Okay?
Is
And
it
it's
lager?
not brewed in
It's
a
a
local
fucking beer.
brewery.
It gets you drunk. It makes you feel better.
You know what this does? It underpays and overworks people of America, and I don't think I want to contribute to it anymore.
Stop drinking it
After
then.
tonight.
Stop drinking it. She's like, can I go get another beer at the fridge?
Can I have another? I just want to be polite, even though I've known you forever, and I'm wearing your clothes right now.
Yeah, which is so funny. She is wearing my clothes right now because she's gonna go to work in the morning and stuff like that. She doesn't want to get her like scrubs all smelling like booze and cigarettes and desperation and my sadness. so she's wearing my T-shirt, which basically goes all the way down to her vagina.
Hey, the breast pocket is right where it should be, so that's
Yeah,
good.
cool. And my shorts basically, if she bends over.
No, that's good. See, that's bad. See that?
Basically, she could go to pee without taking the pants off.
That's, I don't.
Hey, it fits alright.
Yeah. Brilliant.
It's doing its job.
I've gained some weight. I'm 150. I'm not bad. I'm just saying.
Oh, man. I wish I was 100.
Is that bad to
I'm like
say?
130 pounds. I need to go.
You're 130 pounds?
Yeah, I need to
I
go
weigh
lose
more
some
than
weight.
you?
Yeah, I need to.
I could bench you.
Yeah, you probably can.
I could probably do a squat
That's
with
not
you on my back.
Well, yeah, kids. We have
It's all muscle.
me and Lil Bit have kids. So.
I really have a six pack. It's just all muscle meat. That's what it is.
It's under there.
It's being insulated. It's like a thermos.
I'm warming them up
There's a
for
steel
winter.
core to it, but we don't want it to get warm enough, so we insulate it to keep the beverage cool.
There we go. To keep my Miller High
Got a
Life
bulk up, you know,
where it's supposed to be.
for the hard
So
Florida
you-
winter.
It's for the hardcore Florida winter.
Yeah, gets harsher.
Yes, it's cold. It's cold. She's cold as ice. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna end this right now. So say goodbye.
It's been real. Goodbye.
Sayonara.
Hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye
Hello.
now.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Press like, you know, like
Yeah.
it, comment,
Subscribe.
say awesome, say we're awesome.
Yes.
say
Subscribe,
we're cool.
and then you can hear me get drunk for weeks on end.
Cool. And you can sit there and say, "Hey, we want more Little Bit."
Yes.
Fuck that Cocoa
A little bit
guy.
it is.
We want more Little Bit.
Yes.
Hey, I'm here too.
Of course. A little bit in Coco
I'm
Show.
part of the
No
circle.
tease and Polly.
Yeah.
Play games.
Bye.
try remembering who you were. But now, it's nothing more than a story. I'll be the villain. For your life.
Alright, perfect. Now I need, what do I need?
50K. I just,